What's going on, right? This is Roster of the Burbank Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined with my wonderful, wonderful co-host, CW.
Ugh, we're back in the studio. How about that? Oh, in the same place we were years ago. Forward progress.
Hey, you gotta realize that this is a wonderful business place that many people should come to.
Oh, I wasn't trying to talk about my business. I was saying really forward progress. We are AVN nominated, baby. Remember?
Yeah, AVN nominated and probably more nominations soon.
Not that it doesn't mean any good, but hey, we have a wonderful guest today, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We have the wonderful.
You're losing your headphones. You just didn't set yourself up for.
I have literally lost my headphones. My hair is literally in the way.
It's not meant for the headphones.
Yeah, it's like literally in the way. So my hair is like pushing the headphones off my head simultaneously.
Do you need a little table or something?
Oh no, I probably did, but it's okay. It's not the microphone, it's my hair.
Good hair isn't meant for headphones.
Exactly, and like it's not done. It's not done, so I have to wear a hat. Because if I took my head off all the way, I probably would scare Miss White out the entire building.
What?
Why do you say that?
At least you got hair on the top. It's not like you got like locks and then it's no stuff in the front. And you looking like a predator for real.
I think it's slowly.
Don't speak that until you better get.
Oh, it's just growing out.
I'm sure
it's
some rosemary, some other stuff, and you rub that in your scalp.
Well, I really need to
boil that down.
I have to get it, washed, conditioned, and I don't do it myself. So I always get the person who do my hair.
Okay, let's not get distracted.
Anyway, we have a wonderful, wonderful guest today. She's with OC Modeling, and she's out here, going to be making her big waves. And she was actually recommended to me to message her right away. And the person said, you know what?
Who was it?
I'm going to get there. Let me get there. They said, you know what? Hit her up now. And I'm like, okay, I will do that. Ro Major.
Wow, see, you could have just said Ro Major.
Ro Major.
Shout out to Ro Major.
Thank you, Ro Major. Shout out to you.
He's always, he's always sending people. He's always, someone comes on the pod, they're like, who I have to thank, who told me a bunch of tips. Ro Major. Ro Major.
He's the plug.
Yeah, he's the plug.
Sure. He's that dude. Anyway, we have Miss.
This is a gateway drug.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start calling him that. What am I gonna say? What's going on with the gateway? He's gonna be like, huh?
I kind of that's like a fire title though. I'm the gateway drug.
Yeah, I thought about it and then I met
all my fiends. You could really, I don't know. Anyway.
And then that's how I got off into this. Actually, I knew I could do it when I met him. He told me it's just that easy.
Oh God.
Because he does make it seem like that it's easy. He'll be like, just start, just get into it, just do this, and you're like, hey, you might.
I don't think any business is easy.
No, man, it sounds possible. That sounds possible. I don't know if that sounds. I gotta think about how troubling that actually sounds.
It does though, and he just always he does what he does and he's out the way. But
it's hard. It's hard not to want to convince people to get into business for themselves when they're working for someone because you realize how good it is, and you're like, I want that for you, but it's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
Oh, it's not easy business.
And then he always really tries to promote people who are great people like yourself, and it's really just trying to say, hey, this is a good person. This is a wonderful human being, and yeah.
Oh shit! I just realized I'm on camera. I can't get up. Wait, excuse me. Huh?
Okay, go ahead.
What am I doing?
Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay. It's a focus. It's a focus on her. Anyway, Miss White,
yes.
Tell us about yourself.
Where do I start? I'm from here, just a normal girl from LA who fell in love with the adult industry at 18 years old, and I just got into mainstream porn, and I'm having the time of my life.
So how long have you actually been in this wonderful industry of ours?
So I started camming at 18, and with that comes making your own content and all of that stuff. And then a year ago from last October, so about a year and a half, I signed to OC, and I started doing mainstream porn, and it's been so much fun.
So what like so far it is crazy industry. What has been your favorite scene thus far that you shot? You know.
That's hard because like different ones are my favorite for different reasons. I mean, like your first time is unforgettable for sure, and
That could be a good or bad thing. Because
yeah,
I've heard people who love their first scene.
Yeah.
And then people say, "Oh my God, that first scene! I didn't know what I was doing. I went in there thinking the director was going to yell at me. I thought he was like they were like saying, "Oh my God, what is this girl doing? Oh my God, like leave."
No, I think I mean, you never know what you're gonna walk into, but it was funny for me because I was making my content before and like I was already doing that kind of stuff. It was funny because my first scene was casting couch, and with that, you're supposed to act innocent and like you don't know what's going on. So that's sort of what they want. And that was kind of hard for me to do because I wasn't used to being that. They said, like, don't act like a porn star. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Act like you don't know what's going on, basically. And I'm like, okay. So that was hard. But honestly, it's just because it's so, you're just trying to remember everything. And, like, you're just so, like, nervous for how it's going to go. And then it's so quick. And then it's over. And you're like, oh, my God, that was like, I don't know. So it's definitely not easy. But it's just, like, it's so much fun. And it's just not what you think. And it's so... I don't know. I felt so. Can I swear?
Yeah,
I felt so fucking good after my first scene. I was like taking videos. I was like, guys, guess what I just did? Like I was so happy. So, yeah. But I mean, favorite. Like I did like a huge girl gangbang with a bunch of girls from Motley and like a few other agencies. I think that was like my third scene. Loved that. Jerkyoki was really fun because it's like a game show and I got to like throw water balloons at some guy and then like eat some girl's pussy. It was great. It was a fun time. So, there's different ones that are fun for different reasons. I can't really choose one. It's hard.
I understand that. I know I seen your first scene pop up. I don't know why this is echoing again, but there's that. But yeah, I seen that scene when I was researching a little bit and I'm like, oh, my homegirl Liv.
Oh yeah, I love her. Liv revamped. She's awesome.
We're going to the Side Trans show on 29th.
Oh, so y'all did? Okay. You know what that is?
No.
It's like a
psychedelic trance.
Wait, what is
Side
it?
trance.
Side trance?
Yeah, like EDM.
Oh, gotcha.
it's like a
Outside of my world.
Yeah, that's what we do together as friends, I guess.
Rock on.
Festivals.
Plur. I don't know.
No, Plur is good.
Close enough, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Plur, rage, whatever.
I did this because I'm fucking beach kid. Anyway.
I get it. So how old are you? Because he said that you started camming and I was trying to put the numbers together.
I just turned 26 this March.
Oh, okay. Shit, I thought you were really young. I was like, oh,
No.
dang.
No, yeah, it's been, what is it? Fuck, I'm so bad at math. Like
7
years?
7, 8. No.
7 years, okay.
No, that's 8 years.
Yeah.
You said October, so that's 8 in my.
We always talk about the 3-year burnout. I guess you wait.
And she's a Pisces.
Well, I'm fresh in the mainstream, but also, yeah, like just the adult industry. And I wasn't doing it. There was like on and off years when I was trying to like be normal and do normal jobs and shit. Or at least I did like one regular 9-to-5 job and I was like, fuck this.
What was it?
I'm going back to gaming. Oh, I was I worked at like a juice place here. So just like starving white people bitching at you for like extra dressing kind of shit, like selling cleanses to just like, yeah, it's not fun. Rather,
I need to get regular. I need to detox to get it all out.
I like some juicing.
Juicing's fine. It's just the culture around it's a little much.
I can understand that.
People are crazy about this shit.
Yeah.
I was watching that Jim Carrey thing the other day when they was making fun of old dude yesterday though.
Wow, you really
Y'all went back.
gave me a lot of information with that one.
Jim Carrey.
That Jimmy Carrey thing when he was making fun of that dude at one time.
Jim Carrey on Living Color when he was making fun of, I don't know the old white man's name back in the day. They used to be talking about, all he talked about was juicing and how extreme it was.
You're talking about
Juicing or
the fit guy, Jack LaLanne.
Yeah, him.
okay. Because isn't juicing also like steroids or something. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, that can be considered juicing too.
Yeah.
But man, I don't understand. I mean, people do juices and stuff, but like, you need the fiber from the fruit. So like, Mo, you want the pulp, you want all that stuff.
There's a million diets that'll say why they're good for you, and there's a million people that'll tell you why not. So it's like whatever, just do what makes you feel good.
I would more so someone who works in fitness.
I wouldn't say do what makes you feel good, because I enjoy cocaine.
Then
No, I'm joking.
then
I'm joking. I don't do
live your
that. I
life.
don't do that. But no, you're right. You're right. For the most
your
part,
life, live
you're
your
most
life.
right. Live your life. I look at it like this now. We live to be so old, like 100 years
For
ago.
what?
Yeah, for what?
No, but like, do you
For
want to
the-
be
do
80?
you
Like,
wanna
once you're
be
80,
80
you're done.
anymore?
You're not having fun.
Oh, I'm great. Yeah, like I can't. I'm shitting on
you.
myself. Like it's over. You put your dog down when it can't move.
Okay.
I'm not saying you put grandma down.
The fact that you're saying 80,
Oh my god.
like, and I'm thinking I'm already halfway there.
Hey.
But half.
Half.
You're doing your whole life again. You're gonna be done.
Do you know how bad things could get in 25 years? Do you really want to live another 40?
But also, we could die tomorrow.
That's
so like,
true,
do whatever you want. You know, that's kind of bad. At the end of the day, truly, we have no idea.
Yeah.
So just do whatever makes you happy.
If you die at 40, you can be like, well, I died of old age in 1903. That was kind of old age.
You're saying like bragging rights.
You can be like, hey, because people like, he died so young. And you're like, if it was like 1903, I'd be old. They would be like, oh, he lived a full
Oh, I see what you're
life.
saying.
Like now, they be like, oh, he was 62. He was so young.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
It's all relative. It's all relative.
Was he? If it was 1854, he'd be like, he's ancient.
You got it right.
So you've been doing this in this industry for a while. What's dating like? Is it hard to find love? I mean, it's
I've
hard
heard it
for
is.
me.
I have never and don't know if I will ever date.
Oh,
I'm a weird one like that. I'm a weird
what do you mean?
unicorn where I just like I'm so comfortable being alone. But so it's really easy for me not to have to worry about that. But I've heard it's hard. You know what though? You know what's great though?
I heard y'all out here suffering. I'm not.
No,
though.
I mean, but to be fair, like I don't think it's really that much easier without the porn job.
It's not.
You know, there's always a reason that it doesn't work. So, but I've met a lot of porn couples, which I fuck with that. Where like both of them are in porn, so I feel like that's kind of the closest to that being, because no matter how much it is work and no matter how much you could understand that, it's hard. Like just knowing that if it's one-sided, you know,
That's
if they're,
cute.
so it's like if you're both in the same industry and you understand that shit, which again is true with a lot of relationships, even just being out and collabing with people like. You know,
also
like
know
this.
this.
If you're like, oh, I'm going to talk to this porn star for an hour, like every day. Not that you do this every day, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And so it's, I don't know. It's kind of true with every industry.
It caused a lot of trouble in my previous relationship.
There you go. So, no matter what you're doing necessarily, it can.
Hell, being a personal trainer probably caused a lot of trouble. in my
Oh,
previous
oh yeah.
relationship. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, like, there's a lot of people who I know who are in relationships. Some have a person who is in the industry or adjacent to it, and they do really well.
So if I want a porn girlfriend,
Which one's in
I
the
gotta
industry?
do porn, huh?
I mean, you could just be her stunt cock.
I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess I do have to do porn. It is what I did. In the past, man.
Yeah, you
Talked
Made a little
to-
debut?
dated
you
a performer of two.
Oh.
yeah, like
And yeah, it is kind of.
you're,
Things get weird. At one point, it hits that. Hey, like, wait, hey, what we doing here? I'm confused.
Well, okay, but you said you know one or some that work, but which one is in porn? I'm curious. The
The
guy or the
girl.
girl? Oh, interesting.
the girl.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know if I'm allowed to say who, but I was supposed to marry them. Like I'm sorry. For those out there who don't know, I'm technically ordained, so I can marry a.
Oh, I thought you meant you were supposed to be married to them. I'm
No,
like, huh?
no.
That would have been
Stole your
trippy.
Jesus.
I got
I'm like, huh?
I'll work with them.
I got ordained to marry them,
Got you.
and
That's
like
cool.
then they got a couple of small until next year. But like they, in my opinion, they're one of the couples who I feel is the ideal, relationship in the industry because he really helps her.
Yeah, they seem like they work. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's hard because there are healthy-minded people that really can't, but it's like 2 out of it's like what, like 1 in 100 of us are healthy-brained enough to really deal with that, which is fair. Like, I don't know,
I feel the hardest,
like just that secure, I guess.
in my opinion, the hardest thing of when it comes to relationships in the industry, it's really just communication.
True.
Which is again like every relationship. I think that's
And,
everyone's
it's
issue
every
is
relationship.
communication.
But the thing
so,
is, it's like,
yeah.
for example, if let's say you have your own hubby out there, your boyfriend out there, and like you're going to go do a scene with someone random. Let's say Rome, bring him Rome again. So you're gonna go do a scene with Rome, whatever. You can at least say, yeah, I'm about to go do a scene with him, and then instead of just disappearing and then just going out there and they don't know that hey, you're doing this, and it's just just that little thing like, oh, I'm going to do work with reality kings, whatever, instead of just saying peace.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, and like much more than that, though, because
Yeah,
it's
more
like,
than
I mean,
that.
if you're just not telling people where you're going, that's just kind of weird on any level. But like, also if you're getting booked enough, like they probably know what you're doing. I think it's more little things like, because like, okay, say you're on set and it's like, it's not about, oh, you come home and you don't like want to have sex with your guy. You might just be too tired because you literally just had like a gangbang or whatever. So it's like that kind of communication where you can like understand that that's not about you. I think that's where communication comes in with like those little things that'll, that the other person might not understand because like sex is physical and mental, and when it's work, it's just physical and it's so different. So if you come home and like, and mentally it's a lot too because you have to like put your full self into that scene, and not to say that's just physical. So, I think just understanding all those little things, and yeah, again, that just has to do with like every relationship, I think. I notice that that's the main, really any relationship, like not even romantic, I mean with our family, with our friends, like communication's hard.
I think one of the hardest things though also is just depending on what type of relationship you have. Like if you have like if you go home and you're monogamous, or if you have an open relationship where you can
Communication is very important.
Be free.
That part.
yeah, it's just like if you're monogamous, you gotta like be sure that my partner, depending on who you're with, like they're going out there doing this and it's just work. It's not like they're going into it and having feelings or they're trying to date or whatever. It's just I'm just going here working and then coming my behind back home, and some people can't get that.
But also, one of the actual hardest things, which I don't know, I think this is like the hardest to master, but actually voicing when you do have feelings for someone. Because when you don't, that's usually how cheating happens. And unfortunately, it's because everyone's just afraid of the fight. And yeah, so that's, because we're all human. And not even necessarily feelings, but just like attraction in general, because we are all human. And you can share that knowledge without it being this secretive thing that then makes it sort of bigger than it is. Because again, it's just, there's physical and then there's mental.
I agree.
So, yeah.
I agree.
Relationship philosophy.
No, because like
Well, yeah.
I just know certain people who've been in relationships. I'm not gonna say any names or anything like that. I just know that they've gotten. And no, this is not about you.
I know. Just making sure.
They've gotten like, and this person's in porn. They got in situationships with a person where they were working a lot more than them, and they feel some type of way about it. And that's a big issue too. It's like they can't help that they're requested and you're not requested for whatever reason, you know. And like the girl was getting more requested than the male, but that's usually how it is because it's so few. It's so few males in the industry, but then there's so many males that are just that person is requested repetitively.
Yeah.
You know, and like you might have had like two bad shoots where you came too fast, and now forever you have a bad reputation.
Being a porn dude is like being an NFL kicker.
I was gonna say being in porn, no matter what gender. That was the first thought I had. I thought we are athletes because this is literally just physical work. And again, I keep saying that as if I mean that it's not mental, but I just mean like it is such a physical thing when it comes again compared to just having regular sex, where it's about making each other feel good versus like we are making something look good for the camera and we have to do it this certain way and do it for this long and blah blah blah. So yeah, it's much more
See, like the thing is like I
guess it's more like dance in that way,
like
because there's like choreography and like kind of.
I would say two things that threw me off, like when I was on my first porn set in general. Not when I was an extra in a long time ago, but when I was on my first porn set, it's like how many times y'all stop? Gee, like you gotta do this.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and then like if someone is waiting, like if it's like more than one person and only one person is going, and the other person just leaves the scene, but they're still a part of it. They just sitting there, just gotta stand there doing this. And for me, like that first time was so weird because they're standing next to me doing this, and it's like I'm not a part of it. I'm just there. And it's like,
I think you get so desensitized to it.
Like I am now.
Yeah.
But like that very first time, it was kind of like I can see what you're doing. Like I'm not looking at you.
that must be weird, yeah. And it's weird because I never felt weird about it, and I didn't like collab or anything before I jumped into it. But it just seems so. I don't know. I guess because I've just seen enough and. I don't know what it is, but I think that also makes it very comfortable for us when the person is so, like, so far the people I've worked with, they're so, like, they do, like, so many of these shoots every day that it's literally like you're showing them your pet ferret. Like, it just, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, it's like they're looking at any other, you know what I mean? Like, it's not sexual at all.
See, the thing is,
in a way, you know?
When you said pet ferret, I was like, I would be very excited to see a pet ferret. I was like,
but you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're filming like someone
like something
skateboarding.
new,
You're just
yeah.
like, okay, now
yeah.
sway, whatever. Like it's so matter of fact.
Yeah, like
so matter
like,
of fact.
Because back,
nobody's like,
No, yeah,
back
no.
when-
God.
back when I first saw
Ew.
this, back when I first saw this, I wasn't doing like a lot of photography. I do photography now, but like I wasn't doing a lot of it back then. It was just like I'm popping up here and there because I'm working with people, whatever. And back then it was just different to me. And now it's like, oh, you're naked. Let's just play some video games, and you're literally butt naked on my couch, and we're just sitting here playing Mario Party, and it's like, okay,
Yeah, I mean,
just another day of Raw Stars.
that's your house.
it's
It is though.
That's your house.
you just gotta make it your house too.
No. My house.
It starts with you. It starts with you. You get up and you just gotta be making breakfast, nothing on, but not bacon because that's a hazard.
Yeah.
No splattering.
No,
No hot oil?
Last year, my house could have made a documentary this last year of the craziness. So, and it's a completely different story. I'm not going to go into it because it was crazy, especially June. But that's a different story.
Especially June. Damn.
This June, and heck, this month, last month too. Different story. Anyway, let's go back to you a little bit. So, who is your top 5 people you have not shot with that you want to shoot with?
Oh, that's hard. I don't know a whole lot of people.
It could be anybody.
Sorry.
I feel like this.
It could be
Let's do
Okay,
this.
honestly,
Let's do this.
living or dead.
Let's do this.
Marilyn Monroe,
Or retired.
Amy Winehouse, clean.
Hold on, no,
She was kind of thick when she was clean.
I'm trying to show my shirt, like who's on my shirt.
Oh,
Who is
there
that?
you go,
Marilyn
Marilyn, right
Monroe?
there, Marilyn would
I
be
got
the
this.
ultimate.
I won this shirt at a porn event in Miami.
Oh, what's her name? She's alive.
She's alive.
Blonde,
Everybody else, she said
bombshell. Bombshell, sex tape. rock and
Pamela
roll guy.
Anderson?
Her, also hot. Her and Marilyn Monroe would be a fire threesome. Are you
I would say
kidding me?
young Pam.
I'd take Pam right now.
You so raw star.
No.
She still look good.
She still look
He-
bomb.
He's so.
She look
No,
good
yeah,
as fuck.
yeah.
I think she's added.
She like
more,
50 something.
She's added more to.
Boy.
She's added more to.
I ain't
Like,
tossing that away.
let me phrase this. I'm gonna phrase
No,
it
she's
correctly
hot
for
still.
everybody out there, so they don't.
Like wine, bro. Like wine.
So I don't get canceled. So here's the deal. I like this is how I end up cussing. I like big breasts, but there's a limit to when I say, okay.
But what if they're like perfectly round and like?
What if they're
And-
perfectly
hold
round?
on.
Well,
And what kind of real respect, you can cuss as much as you want to. I'm known as a person who doesn't curse. And the last time I started talking about breast, it was I said my first cuss word in, 4 years?
oh my god.
Because I was talking about having sex with titty effing. And I had just
Titty
said,
effing.
There's no other word for titty fucking. You can't.
I had said the word.
I was titty effing her.
I had said the word, and I just paused. And then like he called, he's a rock star. When was the last time
I
he
am
did a cuss?
dead.
And I'm like,
Is there a reason you don't swear on purpose?
I
You just like to make your vocabulary better?
I
type vibe?
never like cursing.
It sounds good to people.
I never like cursing in front of kids.
He's trying to one up us.
I don't like cursing
Yeah.
in front of kids.
I don't curse in front of children.
And like I did it one time,
all-
but the thing is, like I did it,
It's my favorite
and
hobby.
I was like, I said an angry word toward somebody, and I was like, I'm sorry, I did not mean to say that. It just came
You
out.
dirty baby bitch.
And all it was HELL, and it was just like, you know what,
It was what?
What?
He said it
Hey,
too fast.
what?
HELL.
Hell?
Hell?
Oh my god. And you're like, oh no, this
then-
kid's gonna start
but then-
smoking
but then-
crack.
But then I started I had discovered a way so I could start cussing. I started counting every cuss word that I said. So I would,
You need your own dollar jar, your swear jar.
That first year was 256.
And you was just like, too
That
much.
second year was 168. That next year was 26. And then I went 4 years.
You should have to like donate that money to something.
I went 4 years without cursing, and then I said one cuss word in February.
Or give it to a friend you hate or
You
something.
know, if you focus that mental energy on
Offended.
something else instead of not cussing, you might, I don't know, cure cancer.
I don't know. It just seems like a waste of energy.
He believes in you. That's for sure.
I don't know, or do something.
No, it was just like.
That's how you
It
talk
was
to
just-
yourself.
It was just something mindful that I can say, okay, I can control what I say. You know? Not saying that I don't think the cuss words. I've cussed a lot of people out
I
of
need that in my
head.
mirror
He
every
used
morning.
Huh?
If you used your energy, I need that in them every morning I wake up.
That's what
If
people
you-
need to say. That's what I. We need to bring shame back as a motivator.
I love it.
In a
honestly.
good way.
No,
you
yeah.
need to be able to walk up to people and be like, "You're better than this.
Tough love.
You're better than this.
Yes.
Look at you. You're a piece of shit right now."
But also, let's be real. What's
Yeah.
the biggest motivation?
shame.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
yeah.
for me.
Well, I was getting more at like, just when someone doubts you.
Yeah, you be like,
I think it's
I'm
more
about to
doubt.
prove you wrong.
Because shame is like about how you feel about yourself, but doubt is like, I bet you don't do this, or you never do this, or you
Yeah.
could never do
You
this,
like,
and that's like, oh, now I'm gonna
let
do
me
it.
show you
Let me
something.
fucking show you.
I'm gonna become a
I'm gonna
fully
do it the
functioning
best you've
adult
ever fucking
just
seen.
because. Because you said I couldn't. You said I was a loser. I'm gonna win.
Exactly.
You know, I agree with you, but I think also like I get lazy.
That's why you need that. You need that like get up your ass. If you did this, you can.
Yeah.
It's like, don't get me wrong, like what I do outside of this is fantastic. You know, it's easy for me to do. I do it from home, but it's kind of like, yeah, I don't feel like doing more. Like I literally just sit back and play video games in my spare time.
When you do the bare minimum, you get the bare minimum.
I know.
He's like, I'm fine with that.
Hey, you can't complain with what you
Hey, whatever
get.
makes you happy,
You can't
though.
complain with what you get.
And the thing is like, no.
Okay,
Like,
I be trying. I be sitting in misery.
The thing is, I'm not afraid to admit that though.
That's great. No, I applaud that.
People are
I'm for
afraid
that.
to admit that
That they
doing
don't
it.
try and
They
that their
don't
life
try.
is where it's at because they don't try.
Yes. And they want-
Yeah, a
and
lot
they-
of people, that's
and they blame everybody else. I will fully say I am a lazy person sometimes.
Good for you.
Okay. I'm gonna say this, dear.
No shame. There you go.
You can't complain about anything where you can change it then. So
I'm not complaining.
I'm gonna cut you off next time. You say, "Oh, woe is me. I can't find this," and I'm like, "Did you put any effort? Did you do it?
With the fucking white
Did you
man
even
voice.
try?
Did you put any effort?
You know, if you tried, pulled yourself up by your bootstraps,
Fucking dead.
and did it. Yeah, you get what you want if you put in some effort.
Shunny,
There you go.
young laddie.
Yeah.
Who's your four?
I'm trying. I got
Oh yeah, I forgot that was the question.
Who's your 4 and 5?
Okay, when I think of
yeah.
people I know, I think of kind of like the mainstream, kind of outside of regular porn stars like Kazumi, fucking Riley Reid, of course. Met her at AVN, so
You
sweet.
make Kazumi yet?
I did not. I'm gonna say more no than yes, sort of, but it was so quick. I didn't get to be like, "Hi, I'm me. Hello, love you." Blah blah
Hi,
blah.
I'm-
It was just really quick at this like after party. I was like, "Hi, I love you," and she's like, "Why are you so cute?" I'm like, "Ah," and then that was kind of it. But I got to talk to Sky Bree though, and she was also so nice, and I fucking love her. Shout out to you, girl. Just the like Angela White's, Cherie DeVille. Watched a lot of her shit when I was younger. We all, us girls, we just love our lesbian porn, you know. I mean, not the guy, right,
No,
right,
listen,
yeah.
listen, no, listen.
That's what Rostar like.
That's all I watch.
Rostar, right.
That's literally all I watch is Girl. Or Girl in the Machine.
Nothing's prettier
Like I don't
than just.
like no disrespect to my this
Own
just
dick?
died.
Uh-oh.
No disrespect to my males out there, my
Oh, yeah, I
friends
knew
in porn.
penis people.
My-
Penis people?
I don't want to see another man's penis. While
Nah, he don't want to see nobody's
like.
dicks.
You know,
That's also a
because-
preference, though.
And because it's 2 reasons. One, I know when I'm happy, whatever, I might be bigger than some of these people, or I might be, not nowhere near that. Nowhere near that.
I'm too
He has
big
more
for
dick
these
envy
porn.
than dick
No.
empathy.
It's like,
He can't place himself where that dick is.
yeah, it's like
So
someone.
no dick empathy, it's all empathy or just
It's like
or envy.
okay.
He's just
it's
like,
okay.
or dominance.
I'm
Yeah, my
bigger-
dick's bigger than yours.
It's like
you shouldn't
I'm-
even be fucking her.
Yeah,
or
I'm-
damn, my dick look like a little sweatpants.
It's
You
like,
know,
it's like
I don't want to watch this.
It's like if I see
Why this
Bobby-
gotta be Dread X?
like if I see blah blah, I'm like, okay, I can do that a little better. Okay, I can do that. And the other person's like, oh my dang, like
Wow, this
no,
is judgmental.
Like that's a 30-foot ride. Like I'm over here just like my dude going there after that. It's like she's like, oh.
What do you think
Why are you
about?
so concerned?
What do you think about solo stuff? Do you like watching a girl like ride a
Oh, yeah.
dildo?
Oh, yeah.
Because then it's not anything.
That's what I said. I love girl. I love girl solo. I love girl machine.
But what about seeing toys? That could be
Oh,
like
cool.
a
I love,
POV.
like my favorite thing is girl wearing a strap on.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Like I just don't like to see like another. I don't like to
Don't
see
like the actual
I don't
dick.
like to see a penis attached to a
Gotcha.
person.
A
you know?
person.
You're like,
It's
I don't want to see no
strapped on.
flesh
And
rods.
like
No one attached.
no disrespect to my TS friends out there. Do you? It's still your member is still there.
Oh yeah. No, if it's
And
not your
so-
preference, it's
Yeah,
not
I
your
guess
preference.
if you don't want to see dicks, you don't want to see dicks on anybody, bro.
Dicks are dicks, or dicks are
Dicks
dicks.
the dicks.
But strap-ons are cool. I love strap-ons, and it's like it's just that. So.
Yeah. That's your
Yeah.
preference.
Yeah, so it's something that I've known.
I got one for you.
Since I was.
What about trans men with strap-ons?
Do you mean trans women?
No, trans men with strap-ons.
Well, I
Did you
think
watch
either
that?
way he doesn't. Oh, you mean wait, I'm confused.
So
now.
Yeah, I'm confused.
female
So
to
female to
male,
male, but with a strap on.
but with strap-ons.
Well, no, because he doesn't want a guy attached to the dick.
But does that count as for you?
Yeah, but their member is still there.
No member.
Oh.
Purple
It's
strap-ons.
a strap on over.
Oh, you mean like one that has?
I think it would give the same
someone,
like a.
someone who has
effect.
had it removed.
I'm seeing something.
Someone who has had it removed and they're wearing a strap on.
what? No, why is it so confusing?
Female to male.
Female to male.
With a strap on.
With a strap
over
on.
their real dick?
Over there, let's say the female to male, but they haven't had bottom surgery, but they've had top surgery.
This would like not happen. I don't,
Yeah,
or maybe it would. I don't know. It's so specific.
That's so many layers.
We'll come back to it at another time, Rostar.
He has to give that. He has to see
You gotta
that
give that
first.
some
I think to
thinking.
even know.
Like you done went to Harvard and I'm still here at Ivy Tech. You got me confused, CW. You got me confused.
Oh. Fuck. I'm the worst. I forgot her name. But she won Trans Performer of the Year. I'm still new, so I didn't know her before
Kate?
this. But she's like blonde. She looks like a freaking Barbie. She's gorgeous. I forgot, but I would love to film with her.
I know. There's a few people I know that are TS, but I don't know.
I think she won something. I'm so bad.
There's
I don't know
blonde
anyone,
one
but
this year.
Is RB?
she's so
blonde
cute.
is fine.
Is it RBK? No, that's not.
There's also I don't know people's names.
No,
I really only
but she's like right there with her.
I only know the names of people who do like
it
the
starts with the E, I think.
who aren't
Is it
like
Emma
from
something? Is it Emma
porn.
Rose?
It probably was Emma Rose.
That's it was like a name.
People gonna be like,
I
this
have no
motherfucker
idea.
said acting like he was guessing. He knows.
No, because
He be
like
like
She's
that.
so
There's people
cute.
I know because like I work with the nominations and stuff, and I see it when when you vote whatever. So, but since I don't watch it,
Oh, you be like, I ain't concerned with who that is.
since I don't watch it, I don't remember everybody's names unless
Thought she was up on everything.
unless I meet them. You know, it's easier for me to remember names if I meet somebody. Also,
I didn't
Like,
know
that
Cherie
shit's-
DeVille's name,
that's
even though I
what's hot in
saw
the
her on
streets right now.
everything.
The TS and women, that's what's hot in the streets right now.
like for example, like I know Foxy. Foxy is cool as
So
hell.
is eating ass. Just saying.
This is why I like now. This is a great.
This is what I like now.
This is the way I like now. This is right now. You know, man, let me tell you. You used to have to ask
He's like back in my
every
day.
judge. You lucky I'm sucking your dick. You don't want to eat your ass. Now you be like, oh wait, hold on.
I mean,
I
again,
wasn't even sure we're having sex. Let me go get some baby wipes first.
it is.
I
It
want
is.
you-
It's preference still.
Or do you
It's
Or
still
do you
preference.
like it dirty? Oh. Let me not stop you.
Look.
Somebody like,
Stop
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna say this. I've never.
I'm so uncomfortable.
The thing is, like the thought of it throws
Tune
me
my
off.
booty up some more.
Stop it.
The thought of it throws me off of having someone do it to me. So it's just, I don't know.
Teach them.
I'm all about it.
Well, the thing
Let's
is,
eat each other's ass.
the thing is
Let's
like,
figure it out.
No one has.
What is this sloth position?
The thing is this: no one has tried to eat my. Like someone has tried to,
I'm grabbing
tried
like
to,
this.
tried to thumb me before. I don't like.
Oh, she's down there and up.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Like someone tried to thumb me before. I'm like, no.
Oh,
Thumb me.
thumbs
I like the
now.
phrase.
we talking
Thumb
about
me.
look at ass.
I was
your thumbs
thumbed.
in people's asses. It's a stretch. It's-
Like back when I was a little skinnier, you know.
You don't want to catch it on
Back when it was easier access, she gotcha.
Side of that booty.
She thumbed ya.
Now I got some weight to me. But like back, like no, and like and ever since then it's been. I've been
like
like,
that.
I've been like, I'm good. No,
Did you say no or did you just say
I like. It just
bite your lip?
it threw me off for a second. It's like I had.
It was probably just like a sound. He was like,
You like it?
I'm figuring that out.
I don't know.
Not sure
Don't
yet.
tell nobody.
Deeper.
Not to get too deep in all the stuff. Like I'm into
Feeling a lot of
I'm into
pressure.
a lot of stuff, but that and one other thing I'm scared of. Like I just
What else are you afraid of? Tell me
You
all
don't
your
like
secrets.
feet.
Are you scared of feet?
yes.
That's hilarious because I actually fucking hate feet. Well, okay, I used to hate feet. I hate feet when it's not sexual. If I'm like on a set and someone has pretty feet, I'm like, yeah, let's all do like a foot thing. But in life, absolutely like, ew, feet are gross. Because most people's feet are gross. I think that's it.
We are.
That's it.
He loves feet.
It's a
I
pretty
like
feet
sexy
thing.
feet. I like a nice, well taken care of foot.
Okay,
I have
every foot guy says that though. You do either like kind
I
of like
know
feet or you
why
don't.
I like feet. It's from Have You Seen My Childhood?
So here's the deal when it comes to me.
So, okay, go ahead.
Here's the deal when it comes to me. Like,
Why
for
he
me-
hates feet.
For me, it's like, it's more so the freaking nubs of a dang old toe. Like I like, if you're wearing a stocking, you're wearing a sock, I have no issue with your foot.
Well, obviously.
But if I see your credit up nubs, it could be you can have the prettiest feet in the world. It's just like I don't like it.
So even a pretty foot, you don't
Like
like.
I just
He
don't,
rather you have hooves.
like yes.
Ew.
Yes.
Listen, no, did you hear? He said, yeah. They like, ah.
Ew. That would
Somebody,
be nasty.
So in my life,
Looking like him from the Powerpuff Girls.
Somebody has tried to put their feet like and rub it against, and I was happy, then I went sad. You know.
Wow.
Sad. Sounds like a.
Damn.
I was gonna say something like a nursery
Like,
rhyme.
she's just like, yeah. He was
And
like,
then I was
his dick was
sad.
like, nah.
And then she was tired because it's literally a lower back workout. It's insane. It's like an ab workout giving a foot job.
Yeah, and
It's really hard.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I don't want nobody
I
touching
understand.
my dick with their feet, though.
Like I
I
understand.
like how they look.
Like, I
But
understand.
what, is your dick that clean? Let's be real.
Neither are clean. Let's not mix different.
My feet are clean. I put on lotion, socks. That's where they are for the day.
Where's my dick at? I put on lotion.
I don't know.
And I put
Where
it
is
in
your
my
dick at?
underwear, which is a sock for my privates, just like your foot. And it's there all day.
Yeah,
Until I'll probably pull it out a few times.
Like, it's like
just a show.
Like
Which you're right. You're kind of right, because really,
If you're like a
boys
flip
aren't taught any kind of dick health. Like, make this make sense.
To be fair, neither.
Your
No one's
hands
really.
are gross as fuck.
Yeah.
Wash your hands after you touch your dick. Now, wash your hands before you touch your dick. Because guess what? The cleanest it's ever gonna be is probably after you get out of the shower.
And
But
before
you're
you
touching it every day.
and before you touch our pussy.
And you're very touchy. Yes.
yeah.
That's
we're not
a
touching-
huge thing. If you're
We're
gonna,
not taught washing our hands before we touch privates at all.
yeah, not really.
I agree.
Not really. You kind of do have to figure that, which is so stupid and like animal. Like really, we were not taught that. But I think it should just be common sense if you're taught to wash your hands in any other situation. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this
before
is
you.
The thing is like,
a
I guess wash your hands before you eat.
see the thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
They do teach us.
Yeah,
It's just we gotta get it.
We gotta get
We
it.
gotta decode it
Yeah,
later.
You gotta quick. No, sex is more like food than waste.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, I agree because you're like.
but then with like coming, I know, like,
Now we're thinking about it like, wait.
getting way too technical.
wow.
There's a man in the Victorian era that's like, I never had sex because urine came out of my penis. That's actually true.
Oh God. Fuck.
You get a point because.
And then
like,
he was sad.
Oh yeah.
Because,
You got
like,
a ripe old
like,
age of 42.
Like we're so used like
Full of
42. It's like the thing is like we're so used to like as males, we run to the restroom, just whip it out, whatever, and pee whatever, and then just throw it back in there, and then we wash our hands. And some of y'all nasty folks out there need to wash your hands after too, because I've seen videos people say, I don't wash my hands after I just do number one. Y'all. Just,
I gotta give it up to so many women. So many women. I don't know if some people have been into smells or whatever, but so forgiving about what's going on in a man's pants at so many different times. Cause, it's been times where I know my friend got laid. We was in the same club. And I've been and was like, this joker wasn't meant for anybody tonight. But I'm sure my friend went and did their business. And I'm sure there's been times where I'm sure like we drunk. Like if we were sober, we smelled this joker.
And how did you get drunk? You were out like dancing,
Yeah, we out
moving around.
dancing.
Yeah.
Both
no.
of us. Funky. Tangy. You like, why you taste so sharp? Because we've
Okay.
been dancing in afters.
see, and that's why people get mad at that video that
Get in the
went up,
shower.
that went up a few years ago, and I said what I said, people got mad about me.
What do you mean? What'd you say?
The video that I said that I was gonna hook up with somebody, and when she pulled everything down, and I smelled it before anything got touched.
See, that's what sometimes people can't help that. That's why sometimes you gotta do positive manipulation.
No, you can help that.
Yeah,
it
you can
shouldn't
be like,
be
hey.
bad.
But it was
What you should
literally,
say.
so when I made the club, I was gonna do it one time and then never talk to her again. It was just,
Wait, what was the problem
What?
here? Sorry, what did you do though?
He said her coochie stank.
it was,
Oh, you told her that.
no,
No.
I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her. I did not.
He didn't help her out.
Like, the thing is like, we met at the club, whatever.
Nice guy over
and
here.
then I said, okay.
Your coochie stank.
He's like, it's fine.
Then I said, like, as a real quick, I was taking my friend Hollywood home, and then I came back to her place, whatever, and like we went upstairs, and then like I'm up here like I'm like, I know we just left the club, but I was like, I thought it was just this for a second, like we were at the club, whatever, and she was heavy.
Was it at her house?
Well, okay, that's the thing too. Was it like BO or was it like pH?
It was pH.
Balance. Okay.
You should.
Yeah, it was pH because as soon as that dropped.
And then that's the thing too. We're not taught pussy health either.
It was
And our shit's way more of a thing. Like our
Yeah,
shit's so
it's
much
a-
because it's just
A
so
sensitive environment.
yeah, we're not taught boric acid when we're 15, and we should be.
yeah, so this
And then
was-
people are like, don't you put that boric acid in your pussy?
That's literally what it's for.
That's what people will say though.
It's a suppository.
No, I
That's
mean,
what that means.
I hear what
You
you're
don't
saying.
swallow
But
it.
there'll be a bunch of people that'll be like, don't do that. Just because some porn performers say do it, don't do it.
That's not from porn.
No,
That's like saying
telling you
OnlyFans
what's
is a
in the
porn site.
streets.
You're dumb.
Well,
Neither.
the streets are dumb.
Yeah. No one. Well, actually, I might be dumb. There could be a story where like the owner made that for porn stars. I'm like 90% sure though that it doesn't have anything to
I
do with
wanna
porn.
say this
We
really
just
quick.
use it.
OnlyFans can be seen as a pro-am site.
It's just a site to sell content.
Yeah, it's
Period.
pro-
We
pro-
made it.
Pro-amateur. So that's why it could be a pro-am site.
It's like Patreon. It's like any subscription site. It's just we blew it up with porn because
Yeah, I
our
agree.
generation and the pandemic.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's why I say like it's really
But I like that they're embracing it now, and they're kind of okay with it.
for the
'Cause-
moment.
Yeah.
We gotta go where the money is.
Yeah. So, but they are.
Exactly right. They
They-
have to.
Yeah.
They're like,
at any moment. they can
Fine.
stop
Okay.
it.
We okay
That's
with
why-
y'all.
That's why also you got like Fansly and you have
Yeah.
other ones like that, and people still sell their dudes on Patreon and stuff like that.
Well, and ManyVids was OnlyFans before OnlyFans. That's where every cam girl sold her stuff is ManyVids. So that's yeah.
I would hate to be all those up. Well, I mean, it's business, it's a competitive marketplace. But
Well,
I would hate to
most
be
people-
some of those, like, I was here before OnlyFans, and then OnlyFans just said, psh. I guess it's like
I don't think they're mad because a lot of those people that skyrocket aren't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily. There's only a few that are staying,
That's true.
which is I think why it's. I'm not gonna say easy, but you don't have to be making like $1 million a month to be like top 5% because not a lot of these people are really hustling on there.
I saw that one time. Somebody was like,
It's really not like That's why real like money makers are like top 0 something. It's not like yeah.
top 0004.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah,
It also just like depends on what you put up, because a lot of people
business is business.
have their thing for free, but then they sell it all in the DMs.
Yeah, it goes down to the DMs.
Cause it's like
You want to get my workout videos?
Cause you can do little teasers like, oh, these are my breasts, or
These are my breasts. I'm not a bot.
You want to see
This
a
is me.
5-minute video?
if you want to see me move my hand to see my breast,
Right.
go with
DM to
DM.
move the hand, or yeah.
DM, and it'd be like $11 for like just her like spreading her fingers just a little bit so you can see the areola, but you can't see everything else.
That's what won't last. I think that's that's what kind of happened. I think like the people who didn't get into it because they really wanted to be a part of the adult industry, they just saw it as like a money grab and they didn't really offer anything.
But then
so.
they
It's a lot of work that goes into it.
Depending though, they make
It's
their
like,
money.
It's quite the money grab. There's a lot of work for
But,
a
yeah.
side hustle.
It's kind of like the whole like nepotism baby thing. It's like you have to put work in no matter what. You can't just be handed something and do it. That's like, I mean, they kind of say it's a curse, but that's why I like lottery winners. If you get handed all this money, you're not going to be successful necessarily. You have to know how to do it. Like I'm still learning the business. I'm good at the talent part, but a business is business at the end of the day. And when you understand that, you can kind of do whatever you want. So I'm still learning the business side.
So speaking of that,
True.
what is your long-term goal?
You know what? I am still trying to figure out what kind of like company I want to make or like brand I want to build, because I'm trying to figure out, because this is the thing. I think people get into porn to get out of porn. I love what I do. So I want to do some form of what I'm doing forever. I don't want to stop. I love making content. And again, MILFs? Fuck yeah. I have to have a kid to do that, right? So yeah, I want to be doing this like forever in some way. But I would just like to start kind of making myself my brand and just sort of make myself into other like, just get into other avenues of work where I can sort of build myself into something that's more than just porn, and maybe start building some sort of product around that could have some longevity that's like bigger than just like me. You know, like when I'm older, you know, if something fucking happens, like health-wise, I don't know, you never know. If I break my leg and can't be working, like, you know, you got to find something, again, with the whole business thing. So I'm still learning all of that, but...
Sorry, you made me think about something.
Yeah, but really just short-term, long-term, I would love to, and I know it's all politics, and a lot of people in the industry will probably laugh at this, because I know it's probably silly or whatever, but I would love to win an award. I would. Like, that would be incredible. Just watching the award show and not even knowing anyone or anything, but I like cried for some people. Just their speeches were so like, I don't know, there's just something about people being so proud of this industry and like.
Were you at AVNs this year?
I was.
Okay.
What? We ran out of video?
No, we ran out of battery.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's something about people do want to be recognized by their peers and their
Yeah.
and stuff. It's stuff that it feels good.
It does.
I think you know, anybody who's nominated or not nominated or not winning awards is gonna be like, it's all fucking political. But if you win, you'll be like, yeah, it's political, but I won an award.
Right, and it just feels good.
I played the
and
right
don't know.
politics at least.
Yeah, and again, just I think it's getting up to be on that stage and being like, thank you, I love this, and I love you guys. Like, that's something special, because again, I think you don't always know how people feel about their industry, and I would love to get up there and thank everyone for everything.
So, are you going to go to the XRCO?
No idea what that is, not very tapped in.
So, the XRCO Awards is next month. It's
Okay.
going to be on the 11th of May.
Okay.
So, usually I'm a photographer there. It'll be the first one that I'm not going to be at. It is one that only people in the industry can go to.
Okay.
So that's what it is. And so literally all you got to do is make sure someone knows who you are and just show up.
See, that's the problem. I need to make some more friends in the industry, because going alone is really nerve-wracking. Mostly because I don't go to events like just in general, so I already don't know like what to do. And then especially for this kind of stuff, I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
If literally this would be the first year since 2015 that I'm missing, because I have something else I have to do the same day that I cannot get out of. It sucks. So, but it'd be the first one I missed. But you can go to the Urban X Awards. I'm like everybody out there knows that the Urban X Awards is one of the awards that I do work with. So I work on the to help put it together. So that's one you don't want to miss, because you know Urban X, you know,
Hell yeah.
meet a lot of people, you know, urban whatever, and I can't say that we have a big festival coming up. It's going to be a lingerie party, and then it's the award show. So it's going to be It's a 3-day event, and knowing everything that I know that I can't say right now, but I can say next week. It sucks about what we got planned. It's going to be great. And the
Lingerie
like,
party.
I can't say this. The festival is being hosted by Kiki Clout and King Nazir. I don't know if you know either one of them.
I'm horrible.
But like,
Wonderful.
so yeah. So like, I recommend hitting up the XRC award, whatever. But I wish you the best of luck because I can see like you can be great and meet all these people and be nominated next year and
Fingers crossed.
start knocking out those awards and like hey, be like I didn't have any last year, now I have 7.
Now I have 7. Thank you guys. Thank
As far as
you.
going to the things with the events with people, though, this is gonna sound real. Who cares? What I would say, before you go to any industry events, find someone that you like that you might want to go to an event with, and then go to a regular bar with them first.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna shout out T Real right now. He was my first ever scene, and he took me in like a lost little bird at AVN because I didn't know anyone, and my girl she didn't make it to the award show, so I was just like walking around super awkward. He's like, "Let me introduce you to people." I'm like, "Thank you."
I'm in here.
So yeah, he fucking helped me out. So it helps
Shout out
knowing
T-Real.
a few
I want to say
people,
this,
but yeah.
like T Real is a great human being. When I first started meeting
The
people,
way he said that.
no, he's a great
I like you, T-Real. I really do.
No. T Will is a great human being. Like when I first started, being in the industry, like I met a lot of people through him. And I used to say like when Ideal was at its peak, I used to say, yeah, hit up T Real, hit up T. And he came on our podcast and gave a little, what to do.
Oh yeah, what not to do.
Yeah, what not to do in the industry. Like literally, if you like everybody, if you ever ask anybody in the freaking industry, how do I get in porn? Go listen to that episode.
Oh.
And it is a blueprint.
Yeah, bros. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he tells you. Oh,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
that is like the freest,
gold.
the
I should
best
go
free
back to
advice
that.
you could get. 'Cause
Yeah, and
that's like all
he's
of our
been in since
DMs.
04. And he recorded this.
How do guys get in the? How does anyone? Because I was really lucky and I knew someone who like just sent me Sandra's number and I was booked.
Okay, I'm
How
gonna say
does
this.
anyone
I think
do
there's
that?
several ways.
It's several ways.
Sometimes
I don't
there's
know.
introductions. If you're floating around,
But yeah, no. If you don't know anyone, you're just like, I want to.
Oh, just
be
look,
married.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy story.
Like a girl, even because a guy, I feel like that's
Okay.
harder. But even a girl,
'Cause-
how do you?
oh, because
we've had people that said they emailed a company and they flew them out like the next week.
I've heard that a lot, but I'm like, do they?
They
is
just
that even
emailed
true?
them like, I want to be on.
So I'm gonna say this.
They have an email. Something?
Like,
I
yeah, they
guess,
do
I
it on the
don't know.
website. But like I know, like
I
I haven't looked through the website.
Yeah, I'm not
I just
like-
look at me
I'm not
on the
like,
roster.
yeah,
I just checked that I'm up.
I know how I got into the circles was because like when I first moved here, I was did something with Playboy, and then Swank was like, "Hey, Raw."
That's my goal.
Swank was like, "Raw, go to porn star karaoke, and then ask for blah blah," and literally that's how I started meeting people in the industry. And then a week later, someone was like, "Hey, do you want to be an extra in this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, can I bring my friend?" "Yeah, bring him." And
You could bring a friend.
I bought like it's an extra. It's just extra.
Still on set, I'm
And-
surprised.
Yeah, and then no, it was just the.
It was like an extra
it was just,
scene.
It was the
It was
extra
the,
scenes, the cutaways, the dance scenes.
It was, what was it?
the-
Jersey Shore.
Jersey or Triple X.
Jersey Shore.
Because I've been
Triple X.
un-extra on set. I can't imagine any set would like just let you bring
It
your
was-
friend on.
Oh
porn
no,
now.
they weren't having any sex. It
was
was
just-
essentially like an in-between dance.
It was just literally.
Oh, okay.
Like yeah,
Cool.
like they're like,
It was-
hey, we're
it
dancing
was like-
at the
it was
party, and then
literally-
we're gonna go back.
It was a full movie.
Yeah.
But it was the cutaway scenes
Gotcha,
in the
gotcha,
movie.
gotcha.
Like we're in the club, and then we're
Nice.
gonna take these.
Yeah, it was like,
back.
and then we were
Yeah.
just dancing the entire time, and
Good pizza.
it was like they fed us nicely.
Yes.
And I always laugh about it because like I could the person I was dancing with, I could feel because they were grinding. I'm like, oh, this person's not wearing any underwear, and they're wearing a really really short skirt. And I haven't had sex in a while. This isn't good.
It's too much.
Wow.
But
That was
yeah,
right down
Good
the
times.
street from here.
yeah, it was literally right down the street. And then I did one more extra stuff. Then I got behind the camera. Then I started working with the porn awards, and that's how I got into porn.
I feel like the easiest way is just knowing people or something.
No, honestly,
It is.
honestly,
Probably with
if-
any industry
If
at
you,
this point, entertainment
it's some people in the industry
Can you
that
help me out?
have
You wanna
hit me
try
up
it
and
out?
ask me. I tell them to just either just message the agency or like message them first, and then ask if you could send your picture, whatever, and then go from there. You know, some people I say if you're like this is back when PSK was hype. You say you come to PSK, I introduce you to some people who are there. You know, and then you can like take your own ride and go.
Yeah.
You know, some of those people are still my friends, some of them aren't. So, it's what it is.
Yeah, porn is interesting how when you hear people's stories how they got into it. It's some people like, yeah, I just started camming. Some people like, I had a boyfriend, I had a girlfriend. Or some people are like, I was so broke and desperate.
Yeah, I kind of want to know how everyone started. I'm curious how like everyone's big. I want to know their story.
I know. Like, I was fucking everybody for free.
Well, we all were.
I know.
At some point.
I mean, I was fucking a lot of people and getting it on video for free $99.
Anyone that's not a porn star is fucking free.
That's true.
Oh, or anyway,
Oh, yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But you know, any
Yeah.
like regular person's
Any
fucking for
regular
free.
person for free. Yeah. Well, you're fucking for fun.
Yeah.
Is it free?
It's still
It's
free.
so be fun.
Free and fun can
Free
be
and
together.
fun. That's the best. Wait, no.
Paid
no,
and fun
no,
is
I
even
don't know.
better.
Paid is fun.
Paid and fun,
is
that's-
better.
hello,
Paid and fun. I was
porn.
like, wait, I said that. I was thinking about the cost.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the
Yeah.
cost to myself. Fun and fun.
Oh, you
And then that's the key thing. If you get into it for the right reason, you're gonna be happy with, again, anything.
I would
That's true.
say,
That's true.
like the only thing that I feel is a detriment, but it's necessary in everybody in the industry to keep up with it and not fake it is the test. But that keeps
What,
getting
huh?
higher.
What?
Wait, I know.
I'm confused.
how
You
much-
know, the way you worded
how much-
that
how
don't
much the
sound
test-
right together.
How much the test is costing more and more and more. It's getting headachy. But you should make sure you stay up on it and everything.
Oh, the
that.
Wait, the testing? I'm confused.
The cost, like the cost of it.
Of the
Test.
Of like a test of the
The-
test, how testing is going.
It keeps getting hyped.
TTS and shit. Oh.
It keeps getting hyped. Now I said that's annoying, but don't take it. Make sure you stay up on it. And they get tested every 2 weeks, so you don't just jump into it not knowing that this is something that you have to do, and you got to make sure you do it because we got to keep everybody safe.
It
because-
costs money to make money. You gotta have things to wear. You
That's
gotta
right, baby.
fucking. Well, I do my own nails because I've never. I used to bite my nails a lot. I'm still learning to not, so I'm just getting past that. But most girls, you know, gotta get your nails done, your hair done, all this shit. You gotta have a wardrobe. You gotta have enough that you're not gonna like repeat a bunch of outfits. You gotta keep buying stuff. Girls do like little switch party things, which is nice, so you can like switch your wardrobe out. But yeah, it's a lot, and yeah, testing's a shitload of money. It's far if you don't live in the valley. Like, there's a lot, but it's all about business if you know how to make it work.
She's right. I just thought about something Dana White said, but I can't repeat it.
Why not?
Because
No, I want to know.
it's
Don't
something-
tease me.
Oh, I don't know if it'll be. It was something he was talking about John Jones. He was like, "Hey, you gotta work. Cocaine costs a lot of money.
Hello.
You gotta keep working."
I mean, can't argue with that.
yeah.
Whatever your vice is, it's probably
Yeah,
expensive.
It's expensive. I think with the test going up higher, it's just kind of like look at society. So
Look at society. Look at inflation. How much was it
inflation,
before?
and then it's kind of like cutting off. You know, as much. I'm not trying to say anything about people who can afford a cheaper test and can't afford a more expensive one, but it's that whole idea of like exclusive gym, and then it kind of becomes this thing of like, okay, it kind of goes into a funnel of like, these are the people who can afford to actually stay in this industry and be in this industry to a certain degree.
That's a really good point, but I wonder if it is that because it's not so much like, because a special gym is like you still have the option to go to another one. We don't have the option to go to a free clinic and get these tests. This
Well,
is exclusive because it's recognized by
you have
PASS or however it
you
works. I don't
have
really
you
know how it
have
works,
you have,
but
you have three, but
I think it's exclusive because of the industry.
in
not
LA,
so
I mean,
much,
you can
like,
go
for-
into
in LA,
for,
in,
like,
in LA
luxury.
you have three
Or maybe
testing, but you have one that is the most trusted right now. I'll say that before I go further. And like,
Is it the new one or the?
people are trusting Clear right now more than the other
Yeah,
two.
it's just marketing.
And
Yeah.
like I personally, I've not been to Clear. I've been to TTS and I've been to CET. You know, I prefer CET over TTS personally. And like
They're the most expensive, I think, right? They're like a little bit more.
They're more expensive. Well, they're more expensive.
It's also a little bit
But
closer.
it also depends on how fast you want your test. If you need it over the weekend.
And TTS just started doing same day, so.
Well, and they usually do that for.
That's interesting.
For
'cause,
Miami.
They're all
they're trying to do
competing
that
now.
to compete. Yes.
They're all competing because
It's
Clear
kind of
has so
weird.
much good marketing and it's so cute. They
They
offer so
came
many
in-
little
But that's-
things.
and it's mainly
And it was
because
like
they're
that
in
rumble.
They're like,
Bling.
here's our little gifts, come in. Also, they offer like a cheaper, I think it's cheaper if you want to like pay for the whole month of tests
Yeah.
or 2 months or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's all these little things.
I think it's
Yeah,
like,
Clear
for
really
me,
came
for me,
in at a.
I would
for
just like
me,
to
I'm
them
not a performer,
Yeah.
but I do things with some performers or be in a situation that I might do things with some.
Do you now?
I'll get back to that. Not on camera. that's
Hey, I know you do, man. Hey.
that's an off-camera conversation. But yeah. So the only thing I feel weird about is one new part of the test. I might have to get used to. But yeah, it's not that bad.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
he ain't know the thumbs in his booty, he weird about the swab.
That was the
It
most-
ain't that. I mean,
It's not that bad.
It's not bad at
but
all.
it's like
Well,
it's
there's,
just, you know,
I think it's messed up that there's such a easy way to have it, like, there's so many false positives,
yeah.
which is messed up because I'm like, how? My thing is always like, if we know how to build rocket ships, why is this happening? That's always my thing. You know what I mean?
Why
Like,
can't we control this shit in our genitals?
And I know people
Or
like
testing, yeah.
It
We
seems
can go to the
And I know-
moon, but we can't.
And I know people have issue with the one thing they don't
Make sure
test
somebody
for,
not burning.
But it's so common. So,
seriously. Yeah. Yeah.
so they don't. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, it's all marketing because like Clear came in when everybody was like, "Oh shit, we getting all these positives and we gotta
Yeah,
get
it was-
swabs." So
it was-
Clear was like, "Hey,
it
we're
was
the new
from the
guys
bully
in
test,
town," and
yeah.
had such great marketing. And then all this stuff of not being not being passed certified. It's a lot, and it sounds it's weird because like it's like now you guys are competing. I know this is for profit, but how much of it is going to be like, are y'all speeding things up to satisfy people like to
But they-
compete?
they
And
also
will
got
that
mad that they won't
endanger
report it.
tests? Like, will that make it like will you
No,
be
I
moving
don't
faster?
think they would do that.
Or,
I don't know though, but
Or if you're not moving, why are you moving so fast now? And you could have gave us same test a while ago.
that's how I always think because at the end of the day, I think our world can always work better, and we don't for some reason. There's always some money reason to make things slower than they need to be.
I understand why they didn't do the same testing here.
Test bots.
for
That's what
TT
they replaced the
TTS,
people.
Because they used to send it to Florida. Or if they changed it, they used to send it to Florida, and they did all the testing in Florida.
So now
There's
because
like a lab
it's-
here or something.
I don't
Because of their
like,
competition,
'cause I
they
didn't
can do it
know
now
I didn't know they're doing same day testing now.
Yeah, they
here.
just started that.
But before they were just sending everything to Florida, and then Florida was doing all the tests because some people have different testings that they need to do,
That's true.
and that's another reason why I take CET. And then like, it's just okay, just to know everything, you know,
Yeah.
just get everybody safe.
I mean, I feel like I haven't been to Clear, but I've been to CET,
Clear, like,
GTS.
and I don't know if Clear has
Customer
changed-
service is
I don't
about
know
the
if Clear
same.
had changed anything, but I did message them a few months ago, and they were only taking people who were active performers, and not people who were, people who were set people.
Oh well, yeah. Why would you need
I mean, because
testing if you're just on set?
you need it like for some people,
Well,
like, they recommend
You're a
it some-
camera guy.
I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
bro.
And it's not like COVID, because COVID testing hasn't been a thing in a while. But like, you need an STD test to be a camera guy.
they
You're
recommend
technically
it
a
for some people.
performer. I think it sounds like you're going to be a performer if you're needing to get an
Yeah, I'm
STD test as
confused.
the cameraman.
Yeah.
Because we don't need to see any producer
Well, yeah.
camera
Just
guy
because
test.
you
Well-
consider
It's
yourself
just
a
the
cameraman.
talent.
Here's
It's
the deal.
just the
Here's the
talent.
deal. So like, I was gonna be in a situation.
So
where
you was
I
gonna
was
get your
gonna
dick
be-
sucked?
POV.
I was gonna be not on camera, just in general.
Huh?
In general, with the porn performance.
Were you going to have sex with them in any kind of
It was
way?
gonna be exchanges of bodily fluids.
Oh,
Right. So
Yeah.
oral.
So, yes,
you still
something.
need to have those.
yeah. And I was.
so you
but
were
I-
performing.
But it's not on camera though. So I'm not. a
But
performer.
but you're dealing with a performer. So
Yeah.
in the interest of safety.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So why do you just say I'm performing with performer, which is having sex? Maybe it's not performative. maybe
Yeah.
it's
I'm
for
saying
fun.
it's not.
So
it's not.
you got caught
on
up in
camera.
semantics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they said that, I'm like, okay, so are you coming to CET? So it's just that.
They're gonna take your money, bro.
Clear said no when I asked him about that.
Because you said I'm not a performer. I'm a set person. They're like, why? It seems like why don't you just go?
No, but if you go on the CET thingy or you go on the TTS thingy, they have a thing like on their app. It literally says set people, whatever we're talking like camera people, director, and it's literally on there.
I mean, that makes sense because
Yeah,
there's
but
some
also
camera guys
they-
that will do
Yeah.
POV stuff, like the POV.
But also through the TTS system, like people, you can have different people able to see your test through the system.
Yeah.
So, like you would want to have those different
Yeah.
ratings of official business.
Just say you performing with a performer next time. I think that'll be okay, Rostar. I don't think it'll be earth shattering. Okay, I mean, I've been to a couple of those places and I wouldn't count myself a performer. Sometimes those tests have expired fully.
I mean, when has it?
Huh? Well, she.
We'll see. I still got a week.
Yeah, I think my last one expired like a few weeks ago. Anyway, different story. Anyway,
Yes.
we have hit our time though. Yeah, that was really quick.
That was easy.
You are fantastic.
I could talk forever, honestly.
Yeah, like this was really fun, and I appreciate you
Of course.
giving us your time.
Thank
Was
you.
it though? No, I'm joking. It was
Wow.
It was great. It was great.
Jab.
That was more about you, but
It's fine. We was chopping it
yeah,
up.
it was great.
No, I'm so glad you guys reached out to me. I feel very honored because I'm still new and still trying to get out there. So I appreciate
Well,
it.
I appreciate, like, you're still new. You're gonna be out there, and hopefully everybody has always been saying your name. And I think I've seen your name before. Rome said, because I know
Yes.
me and Chris Cock were just scrolling through 101 one day, and just talking about people on there. Not 101, but OC one day, and just we were going through each site, whatever. Like, oh, blah 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 blah.
Wow.
Yes.
Y'all just sitting there like, what you know about her?
No.
Let me tell you, dog. Let me
No.
tell you about her.
One, it
See
was-
her?
It was one. I was looking.
I know about all these
The
girls.
thing is, like, I was looking for people who we didn't have one, whatever. But I was like, he was also looking for people to do some stuff with on some set, whatever. And I don't know who he ended up messaging, whatever. But that's what we were just going through, just talking about new people. Because it's after a while, like you just get so saturated with seeing the same three people. So
Same.
I like pornography. I do.
You-
I just haven't been.
Do you?
I just haven't been watching it as much. So I don't really be knowing some of the new people sometimes.
see, here's the deal with me. It's like because I do what I do.
I know.
It's like, okay, I meet so many people and I become friends with them, and it's like, you the homie.
Yeah. I meet somebody. I'm like,
Okay, I might look at your videos. I got a couple good wanks, and then I'm like,
You know what's funny? I feel like
you
it's-
got dreams and aspirations. The fantasy's
Yeah,
broken.
You're human now. I can't.
you're human.
You're human now.
You're
like,
not flesh.
me.
Oh,
me,
no.
Me and you talked about.
I know your favorite color.
Me and you talked
Too much.
Me and you talked
God
about.
forbid.
Me and you talked about anime while drinking yoo-hoos. Oh, I didn't say this. Just to go back a little bit.
Tell
real
us.
quick, 'cause I wanted to say this earlier when you were saying it. You were talking about you could get injured. You don't know what happened, and I thought about Adriana Chester.
I was just gonna say.
And I remember looking at
Yeah.
your links, and you have a Twitch account.
I do. I don't really
You haven't used
know
it. Okay, you
how
haven't
to.
used it.
Yeah, but I have it because I'm like I know I should. I just why what?
No, because like
Rockstar gonna be like, you want to know how?
Let me put you on how to do this Twitch. I do this Twitch.
I don't know how to game or anything.
no, I literally just helped two of my friends.
Yeah.
Or build Legos. I don't do that. Like I don't do anything.
I literally just
So I
helped
don't
two of
know
my
what to do.
friends get to affiliate. They're affiliate. now.
Wait. Samantha's a affiliate?
Well,
Samantha's an affiliate.
I specifically
She has-
sign up for Twitch because it's the quickest one to do. You only have to stream like I don't know. It's like the easiest one as far as like
It's,
YouTube.
20
you have to build so many more
it's,
subscribers.
What I gotta
like,
do,
it's
Raw
easy.
Star? I
It's
need
the
some-
easiest one, I
I
think.
You need 20 hours. You need 3 concurrent. You need 20 hours.
Yeah, only 20 hours over a month.
Over 30 days.
That's
you
not
need,
a lot
You
when you
need 3
break it down.
concurrent
Twitch the whole
viewers.
day.
Exactly, one
You
day.
get three
if you want
concurrent
to.
viewers, and you need to have 50 followers.
Yeah, 50 followers.
Oh.
I already have, like, it's really easy on
And-
Twitch. But then, of course, anything
And like
consistency.
for you, all you gotta do is put out there and say fitness, whatever, and just put it out there and just tell everybody to follow you. And like for them, like I helped my friend Minnie Scarlett. She already has 43 subscribers. She just became an affiliate earlier this month, like the 3rd or something like that.
It's just consistency. I need to get back into camming for the same reason. It's just I need to set a schedule and really get into it. Because with everything, getting into more stuff like outside of this and that schedule being so every day I'm like switching shit. I've been like, okay, we do this thing. You know what I mean? So that makes it kind of hard to be like, okay, let me do so. But
Honestly,
I know, I need
you
to-
can do
I need to
just
get on.
chatting. That's what Samantha does.
Yeah,
There-
she just
she
puts
just
on her
does
makeup
just
and be
chatting.
like,
and
I'm
she just
going
does
out
makeup.
here tonight.
She just does makeup, and when it comes
Okay.
to Minnie Scarlett, she plays Emily is Weird. That's all she plays. She talks about that.
Emily is Weird is a game.
I'm sorry, Emily is online. Emily's online, and it's a game.
That's a game.
Like, am I saying a sentence? But now you're like, I'm having a stroke.
I know.
Like,
Oh
Emily's
yeah, like I don't know that either.
I'm playing Emily's Weird. Like, what?
Emily is online. That's all it is. And it's like it's a
creepy.
game based on like people using AIM in the 2002.
Fuck yeah.
That's all it is. It's just you're just messaging someone on AIM when you're trying to make them like you.
That's
And-
hilarious.
yeah,
I want to do
and it's,
that.
it's three parts. It's like one,
so
two.
funny
It's like
that
1,
that's a
2, and
game.
3. So 1 is like 02.
POV, it's 2000
Oh,
fucking
the number 2 is
8
like
and you're on.
04.
Yeah.
And like the number 3 I think is like 08 when everybody got on Facebook. So it's like Facebook
good
Messenger.
times.
So yeah, that's all it is.
That's so funny.
And she just sits back and plays that. And
What does she play it on though?
she uses a Mac though.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you needed a whole like system to actually like game and shit.
No,
But again, I don't want to. I sound like
You're
such
like, I don't
a.
want a game.
I don't.
I just want to be on Twitch.
No,
That's
I want.
fine.
I want to do.
That's what Samantha does.
I'm not a gamer. I don't.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Just
You
do
don't have
this
to play the
thing.
game.
I get tired. I need
Like-
something that I can do for longer because I
I'm
don't
gonna tell you
get
this.
tired of that.
Like my friend.
You can give bad
I
advice,
said,
or maybe you have good
Samantha,
advice.
Samantha,
I like bad advice,
friend-
toxic advice. That's way more fun.
Samantha Lexi, what's her name? Like she just literally gets up there and just does her makeup. My friend Kitty Lee, she gets on there and all she does is just talk and write people's names on boards. That's it.
You know what's funny? I
Wow.
had someone ask me, and I haven't been asked this since camming, how much to write my name on your body, and I'm like, oh yeah, I miss camming.
And
But
she
yeah, I
does-
mean, just
she
random
does-
shit
she
like
does-
that.
She does that too. She just does. You just can't get naked.
See, that's where this is like my 3rd account with me just trying to make an account because a few times I streamed, I didn't know the rules, and they were like, do this, trying to like troll me, and I'm like, I'm a cam girl, I'll do it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm banned.
They're like, no, not even.
and I'm like, ah, shit.
They're like, do this. Watch,
And like-
she about to get banned. Watch.
And like
Literally.
like my friend
Totally right.
Jasmine T, like when she first started, I just tell everybody like, yeah, go to her ceiling fans thingy and buy a fan from there. Just saying if you want to see her naked, go to her.
Yeah. And that's really, I put my links there, and then I'm like, okay, well, now what do I actually fucking do? Because it's hard with, like, the just chatting thing. I mean, yeah, they're chatting bad, but, yeah, before you have anyone in there, like, what am I saying? Like, I need someone to bounce off of, or else what the fuck do I talk about? I'm not someone who's
Well-
like, let's chat about the economic, like, you know
Well,
what I mean? Like,
all
I
you
don't have,
gotta-
like, an event I want to, like, talk.
If you-
You know
if
what
you-
I
I
mean?
need to do
I'm
that.
pissed.
I
I'm gonna
let me-
vent.
let me
Like, I
tell
don't,
you.
I don't like doing that shit.
Let me tell you what's
you
wrong
have-
with women.
if you
No, that's where you get the real money.
Oh, that would be fun to, like, cringe on, like, red pillars.
Oh, you could do that.
That'd be really fun.
Literally, if you have like any one of your fans jump in there, they'll see the tweet and be like,
Rockstar will
oh.
pop it off.
Yeah, I mean, like I literally help Minnie do it, and I just put it up there like, hey, help my friend. This one, like, help her get affiliate. And 2 of my friends rated her, and I think she ended up having like 20 viewers that night, whatever. And people following and kept coming back. So that's all it is. It's just getting anybody to say, hey, I'm going to check you out for a little bit. Even if you're just sitting there just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
try
all
it
the
out.
answers.
Do you?
No, I mean, like,
Yeah.
I mean, like you
Ask me a question. I'll
like,
tell you
like,
something.
like your
I don't know if it
your
the
niche,
meaning to life.
your niche is fitness. You know.
What meaning? What do you want it to mean?
Fuck you. That's the meaning to life.
Yeah.
Just fuck.
Like,
Fuck and then
kinda.
we die.
Look, make more and then die.
Amen.
I mean, that's what goes on. You know.
And I feel like, nah, that sounds weird what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I feel like maybe we don't want to realize that maybe our population is a bit out of control.
Oh yeah, everyone should
And-
stop having kids and get more stray dogs
That maybe
and cats.
nature has found quite a few ways for us to not have so many children.
How?
I feel like
Nature.
there's a lot of people that don't want to have children, and a lot of people that can't have children.
I hope
And
I
I
can't
feel
have
like-
children. I'm praying.
As we've seen more and more people have less children, as we have more and more people, maybe nature is saying, hey, maybe y'all need to slow down a little bit.
We do. We're
I
suffocating
mean,
nature.
they're trying to make it illegal to do anything. So.
If anything, we're the one who should have like the one child law. Honestly,
I don't
not seriously,
I
but
don't know.
like
I'm
if
just-
we really think about it, our whole world needs that.
And I,
Like, we need to stop.
Not to get too deep. Well, what number are you?
See, toxic advice.
What-
I'm
what-
ready.
yeah,
I'm ready.
What number are you?
I was about to say, ask indigenous populations if you
I'm like, just marry your
What-
cousin.
Yeah, cousin.
What number are you in?
We
in
want
the-
people to be stupid.
in your birth. Are you? What number are you?
I'm an only child,
Oh well, see that's you can say that.
Well, there you go.
I'm the third.
and I was the only kid in my family, and I'm having like my first cousin soon. So I only adults.
That sounds like one of my friends. Like someone I used to.
The youngest of like 7.
Damn.
I'm the
Damn.
like let's see.
I can see that now.
It's all right.
I can see
It's
that
just you
though.
find out that your parents kind of care about you. Maybe you gotta be like tickle their fans, and you might just be like, "Hey, I don't know."
I'm the youngest of 3, but I am.
It's a lot of love you have to spread around,
like-
and people have finite amounts
I'm
of
my
love.
grandparents' 17th grandchild, but I'm
Wow.
I'm my mom's third and my dad's only.
17th.
I'm the 17th
That's
grandchild.
insane.
I'm
She
my
has-
dad's fifth boy.
She has way over 50 grandkids, but I'm number 17.
Yeah.
I have a huge, like, and that's just one line. I was scared to date an Indiana.
I don't know my dad's side because I've never grown up with them.
Oh,
Well, I know he doesn't. Actually, what's funny is I technically have a half sister out there, but from the dad's side, so it's like so far. But technically, she's out there, which is interesting. But yeah, I didn't grow up with any kids, so I'm like, fuck them kids. I don't get them. I don't want them.
I was the youngest, and then I had a nephew. So I had 6.
You had all the kids for me. You had all the ones that I was supposed to have.
like,
God was like here.
my sister, my sister was about to turn 9 when I was born. So what she did was, when I turned 9, she had a kid.
Oh my God.
And I was best was like, I said, so,
She just like that timeline.
I said,
She
so
likes that
like,
number.
you just didn't want me to enjoy my 9th birthday like I messed up yours. So you had her.
I think she was just trying to. I think she was trying to time it so that the kids could take care of the kids a little bit.
Well,
Rockstar can take care of
I
it.
spoil my niece to death. She's my niece is old now, but I still spoil her, and like she still expects it. And it's
I
kinda
can't
like,
wait for my friends. My best friends are like ready to be moms now, and they're one of the few people that like honestly should be moms like soon. Like they could totally do it, and I'm excited to be that like
Really?
toxic auntie. Yes, like if they were, because they're just in the place where they're like, if I had the money to like know that I wouldn't have to work, then I would. So like emotionally, they are ready. It's just that, you know what I mean? Which is for a lot of people. It's the money.
Yeah.
Money's the biggest monster.
Parasites do cost a lot.
They do. They suck you dry.
I love you so much. I was so beautiful
I got-
before you came.
Like,
Wither away.
I want,
Wonder where your
All
life
I
was.
worry about is you.
I want to.
I don't care about myself.
I want to leave a part of me here before I die, but
Me too, but I never think of that as being a child. I think of it being as literally another part of me. Well, that is a part of you. But you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of business thing.
Like flesh of my flesh.
My porn will be what I leave behind.
I'm fine buying totally into the God delusion. That's what I want to be. A little God on earth, just like every parent.
I have a serious question for both of you all.
Because that's what parents don't realize they are. All right, guys.
I have a serious question for both of y'all for what you just said. How do you feel about watching porn of someone who you know is no longer alive?
Is no longer alive?
Wait. You mean like,
I mean, if they were...
like a dead performer.
I mean, that's fine. That's a weird question. Why would that be a problem? Because we do that with everything else.
Do you?
Do you?
Yeah, artists are
watch-
bigger when they're dead or whatever, right?
You know what? Music is an interesting thing.
And
But
art,
do you watch,
all of
Do you
it.
watch movies with dead people?
We all do. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean,
Fast
do you
and
think
Furious?
about
That's
it?
the only one I can think of because I'm so
No,
bad
I,
at
meant,
memories.
I just meant like doing like.
We do that with
I
literally
haven't
every
watched any of
entertainment.
the.
You
I
guys
haven't
are
watched any of the
Yeah.
old
also
Fast and
brands.
Furious.
People are dead. Like, what do you mean? Of course.
And I just mean,
Here's the thing, I could see-
masturbating and jacking off to someone,
I
Did
can
you
see
like
what you're
they
saying.
died?
It's like oh.
But again, that's the same with
this,
every.
this person was live in the
thing. So
'70s,
to me, that's not
and
weird.
they died in 2005.
I think it's a little different.
No. Because they did. It's literally like watching. What's wrong, I think, is when they use someone's like when they did what's the Star Wars Princess Leia? What's her name?
Oh, you mean if they deep fake a dead porn star?
That's when I think like the moral thing. But if you were a porn star, it's the same way if you were an actor, if you were any kind of artist, your shit lives on. That's not like if anything, that's like a good thing. I understand the porn's like a little weird, but you know what I mean? Like I think I feel like what you're getting at that would be wrong. I think that's more placed into like when you weren't, or maybe if you
Are you saying
hated
does
porn.
it feel wrong or does it feel weird?
Or like, is it
weird.
wrong to them?
Does
kind
it
of
feel
thing.
weird?
Makes it feel weird.
I have a problem watching Brandon Lee movies.
Then there you go.
I was like, man, you died so tragically. I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like.
But why? Because
it's
that
like
was
what
their
I did.
passion, and that's what they did. I feel like
I know,
So
but I guess I feel a little sad that I'll never see him again in anything new.
I feel like if maybe they hated porn, like okay, if Lana Rhodes, because she doesn't
yeah,
like her
I would
industry.
never
I feel
wanna
like
watch any of her
it's
porn.
about how they felt about if it's their passion and they loved it and they wanted to leave that
You're
behind.
right. You're right.
That's their
okay,
legacy.
Yeah.
That's their
If
legacy.
they're like, I'm proud of my thing, but if they're like, porn ruined my life, and then they
Yeah,
blew their brains out,
yeah.
you'd be like,
And then
I don't wanna watch
but then
that.
again, that doesn't really have to do with the whole dead thing as much as just like even if they're alive, then you
but
don't. So
it's like this. So
Yeah.
like, and this is from me the other day. Since I really can't watch people, that like I don't really I know. So I had to hit the button to go all the way back to when they first started posting videos because I don't know them. And then and I come across a video that I'm like,
kind of following.
Was somebody else in it was dead? Now?
yeah. I was like, I could watch that, but I don't even know if I could watch that because I know.
Did you know the person that died?
No.
That would be different just on an emotional, like
Yeah.
regular. I missed that. Like that's
Yeah.
a whole
I'd
nother
probably watch it
category of
more.
the. That's how I want you to remember me.
Oh man, hey, you ain't gonna
R.I.P.
make nobody bust nuts like that ever again. Just say it.
Pour one out.
I'm definitely about to pour one out.
That's perfect.
Pour one out.
Squeeze one out for the dead
Squeeze
homie.
out for the home.
Honestly, please do for me. When I die, you better
That was for you.
nut one out for me. You better. Maybe not nut on my grave because you'll get arrested, but but just do one on the ground for me somewhere. Has to be on the ground though, like a drink.
Girl, your work outlast your life.
I love that.
This
I love where
is
that
for
went.
My homies. Man. I prefer this setup way more than the previous setup. Even though it's getting fucking hot in here.
I'm not getting hot, but that was
That was the icing on top.
That was the icing.
No pun intended.
oh my god. So where can everybody find you?
Yes, tell us.
Well, Instagram's always fleeting, so right now I'm Nina White for real on there. But everywhere else, Nina White XXX, you can find me and come say what's up.
And that includes Twitter.
Twitter, OnlyFans, ManyVids, Pornhub. Yeah. And if you just want to look up my scenes in general, just look up Nina White, and I'll be there.
Y'all hear that? This is your prime opportunity because she's new. Or then you can hit her up and be like, "Oh my God, Nina! Oh my God! I just saw you and Lucas."
That's right. Nobody cares about the guys. You say you and some dick.
No, because I looked up.
No, that's the truth.
Before the guest comes on, I usually try to research the guest. Whatever.
And you be looking at the guy's name. You be like, yeah,
I see the guy's names, whatever, because I know it was one where. That's how I knew she did sing with Liv, because it was showed up in the whatever.
Yeah.
And like it was a scene that someone.
That was a big girl gangbang, so it was just all girls.
And it was a scene that like.
We gangbanged Alex Cole. It was great.
I love Alex Cole.
We all love Alex Cole.
She's such a sweetheart.
She is.
Like.
she was so much smaller in person.
She's really small. She's so cute.
I was like, God damn, you tiny.
You did
She
get a
is
good
little.
picture with her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we were walking past her table, and somebody wanted somebody like there just grab her breast, and we just happened to be walking by, and he did it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're like,
So
I'll
awkward. I was
volunteer.
like, hey, get your man.
Can I touch your bird? Like it's not a porn convention.
It was
Yeah, like
I'm
sorry, I'm touching you right now.
And I met her at AVN, like these are AVN house parties, and she was just there. And we were about to leave, and she was bundled up like a little innocent person there. And I'm like,
She's so cute.
and like I like to just greet everybody. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm Raw, and like we started speaking. I'm like, oh, you were cool as heck, and
Yeah.
And then where's the sister? So. Where was I going? Oh, it was a video on there about somebody was grateful for somebody and they gifted her. And I saw that when I was going through it. That's what I was saying. I don't know the dude. It was a black dude.
Gifted. I know, like the Jerkyoki scene I was talking about. I won the girl
Well,
against the guy.
someone gave him like a workout or gave him advice, financial advice, and it was just a black dude, and yeah.
I have not filmed professionally with a black guy yet. I filmed with. I have not filmed.
He said, you sure? You know what's going on in your own career?
Sorry.
I've been watching all your stuff.
Besides T, because I have not fucked as many white guys
showed up
until
on your-
porn.
It showed up.
Literally.
I will
literally.
find it and I will email it to you.
Okay.
When I go back home tonight, because it's somewhere.
T's the only, cause yeah, and it was funny because it was interracial, and I'm like, okay.
It showed up.
Like all the white guys aren't interracial, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It showed up as.
So what do we?
Unless I'm mistaken.
Oh,
And
you might get some of
They listed
the wildest things that somebody will call you like, hey.
I didn't watch it.
I mean, I do have a goldfish memory, but I mean, that's like one thing I pretty much know for sure. I haven't.
I will show it. Like when I get back home, I'll send it to you.
Maybe it was a collab because I've been collabing with some people. So we'll see. We'll figure it
I
out.
don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's
Something.
collaboration.
We'll figure it out.
That would
Like
be
I don't
funny.
I don't know the dude. I don't know the dude. I just think like
Remember this?
going. I was.
Are you gonna be like the Nardwar of porn?
No, because like the thing
Be
is
like,
like I was trying to find as much information that I could. Like
Yeah.
I seen March 17th, the Pisces, and that's right.
Wow, he doesn't. Yep.
Yeah, and that's out there. So I was getting that much.
Being a Pisces? Shut the fuck up. Shut up right now. I'm not falling for that. Nope, we are not doing this.
We love Pisces.
I'm sure.
We do.
I'm sure.
I think so. I think
Like,
they're okay.
Bye.
One of my favorite clients is a
My
Pisces, I
my
think.
mom's a Pisces.
What are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
What are you?
Sagittarius.
Cool. I'm not gonna say anything.
No, I want to hear this.
No, I'm not even the one to like say
No,
shit.
yeah. I mean, Sagittarius are great friends, but we're not to be trusted because we're whores.
And Capricorns are
And
just
emotionally unstable, apparently.
Capricorn.
Especially
My mom's a
men.
Capricorn, which is funny.
January, December.
January. MLK Day is her birthday. Isn't that funny?
So the thing is,
Capricorns are funny. They don't take
December
sides
Capricorn
well
and
enough.
January Capricorn.
They're
are
their
two diff-
own
They're
side.
two different monsters.
They are the right
And
ones.
I'm January 3rd. I'm January Capricorn. So
Yeah, I'm a Aries cusp. My mom jokes that she like held me in so I wouldn't be an Aries. Or push me. I don't know which side it is.
I know. The thing is, like,
Held me in.
I'm a Capricorn, but
Yes,
like,
I'm on that side of the
but
cusp.
like my ascending and rising and all of that crap is all Virgo.
Interesting.
So I'm a Capricorn with rising sun, my Venus, all of that is all Virgo. I have too much freaking Virgo energy.
I have too much water. I'm all water, so I'm super. But it's
You're
cool
wet.
because as. But I'm down for whatever, and I'll just go with the flow. And I don't even need to really know what's going on. I'm just like down. So that's me.
Okay, we do got to end this.
We do, at some point.
Yeah. So everybody,
One of
go out,
these
go out there, support her and everything that she does.
Yes, please.
Give her a shout out, show her love, and make sure you look out for all the great things that she has to offer. If you see this on video,
All the great things.
she just bounced her breast.
Yes,
so,
I did, to show you the great things.
And since since nothing is showing, you can see that, like, you can see it if you're watching this on video. So, but you have to go to her site to see everything that's underneath there. So you'll enjoy it.
Or just Twitter. Just go to Twitter.
Just go to Twitter.
Get a lot of free previews.
Get the free preview and say, "Oh my God," and then give her all your money,
All of it.
all of it. All right, and real quick, CW, where can they find you?
You can find me right around town. My penis big, my booty hole brown.
I'm fucking dead.
I mean,
You can
you are
find me.
light-skinned.
That's why I said, yeah. That's this comedian said, she's like, yeah, I don't like. It was years ago. It really fucked with my head. I was a kid. She was like, I don't like light skinned dudes because they too colorful. They too colorful. They ain't uniform. Maybe they be pink in this part, brown in this part.
Wait, why is that so true? That's so funny. I like it though.
It's
Teach their own.
It's so
we self conscious. That's why we so in our feelings.
CW. It's okay to
That's
be
why light skins be like, I can't.
CW. It's okay to be the Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm so blotchy out here.
It's okay to be the Pokemon.
That's exactly why Drake is the way he is.
Polka dot man. It's
Oh
okay.
God, that's so funny.
He was just like, that's why they so mad at the dark dudes. They be like, look at your skin so nice. You don't got a blotchy girl. I look like a patchwork. Take off my pants. She's like, well, you light skin, you dark skin, what? I can see that you got all kinds of different airs in your blood, I guess.
I see the black side.
I see the white side. I see some other stuff in there.
Look, you had some little.
No, I'll tell you the truth. No, when I was born, my grandmother was, because they used to have the whole thing where you looked into like a view thing and there's like people in the incubators and shit. She was like, that baby, my dad was like, that's him right there. And she was like, that's right, I think you're wrong, Ronnie. That baby white. And he was like, nah, look at his balls. Them balls black, that's our baby. And that's where it began.
Balls that matter.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know.
You're white and you're black and thick, which is like.
You gotta look at the balls.
Black in this microphone. So.
Damn.
Jesus.
Jesus. Oh.
And your skin the color of my pants. So.
You know what? It's not funny anymore. But no, where you can find me at CC Fitness, keeping bellies down and booties round. I would say find me on Instagram or Facebook, but I deleted those. They're still there, but you can't reach me. So email me at ccfitnessla.com.
Oh my God, he said email me.
Or you can find my number on Instagram and Facebook if you're really looking for me.
He's like,
let me
page
tell
me.
you, people really aren't right now.
Fax me.
A smoke signal.
I was going to say
Smoke.
Telegram.
Shoot your flare gun.
Yeah, Telegram.
Oh my God.
Just ski.
Like send a singing telegram.
Holla at me.
Oh, you can find me. I'm at RAWSCARR, stars, 2 R's, on Twitter and on Instagram. You can find us at the Burbank Misfits on Instagram, Burbank Misfits on Twitter and on Facebook, and burbankmisfits.com. That says everything that we do from fitness, photography, graphics, every dang thing else. Soon, y'all, we're about to launch our new merch page, whatever.
Oh, we got merch.
We got merch because everybody is signing the contracts.
Oh,
They said they would.
yeah, we gonna have shirts with girls on them.
We have shirts for girls on them.
And hoodies.
And it's gonna be pictures.
Bucket hats.
Yeah, it's gonna be pictures that
bucket hats?
either I took or CW
JT
have taken. And so far, it's gonna be Sarah Lace, Samantha Lexi, and it should be Kitty Jaguar, and there'll be a few more soon after they, agreed and they signed everything. But yeah,
Samantha Lexi, I want to work with you.
I will call her today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
And yeah, story after this. Story time. And everybody, please go out there and do everything, and we will see you all next week. Again, be well, stay blessed, and be wonderful to each other.
Ciao.